To begin with, the interaction with SIFA FM in Marsabit was more of in the development of the Marsabit County Climate Change Fund mechanisms. And these CCCF mechanisms were the Marsabit County Climate Change Policy, the Marsabit County Climate Change Action Plan, the Marsabit County Climate Finance Regulation, and the Marsabit County Climate Change Act. What we were really aiming to achieve was to reach out to as many communities as possible to input onto the processes of development of these particular mechanisms. And these mechanisms kind of require a broader understanding of the community and an input from the community, and especially those that are not so much included in the climate change discourse. So what SIFA FM offers is that SIFA FM offers an opportunity to be able to hear that community that is not able to come into the discussion, and SIFA FM kind of helped us reach out to villages including Turbi, Maikona, and so many other villages within Marsabit County that were not able to come on board. Of course, the public participation was done, but again, even during public participation, you're not sure whether they have reached everyone within that particular county. So that kind of a buy-in from the community can only be achieved through a mass media, and I think that is where SIFA FM came through. SIFA FM gives you a blend of both. There are several languages in Marsabit, or let's say communities in Marsabit County, and we are very keen not to say tribes. Marsabit County has Rendile, Borana, and so many other community languages. But equally, Marsabit County has those that have migrated into the county in search for greener pastures. So, and this particular group of people, majorly apart from their mother tongue, they speak Swahili. And remember, climate change affects everyone. SIFA FM offers that blend in Kiswahili and local languages. I think that is one other thing that SIFA FM offers that is not really offered with by other stations. And the third thing that I would probably mention is that SIFA FM has different products, and as an institution you can easily go into a memorandum of understanding, and I think that is the approach we took. Given the rates, and probably this is negotiable between the partner and SIFA FM, you can easily run 3-4 or rather what we call programs with a very minimal cost. If you want the most experienced kind of journalists that and presenters in this case at SIFA FM, both in Lamu and both in Marsabit County, well conversant with the terrain of the land, the languages that these people speak, and the kind of information, the simplified information that these particular counties need. If you want the technical support for communities to be able to understand climate governance issues in the most simplified ways possible, then you can easily then reach out to SIFA FM. They can be able to tailor-make programs that can be well understood and contributed to by the community members in this place. And I think that informs even the kind of programming that SIFA FM Marsabit is doing, just in bit of storytelling and kind of trying to answer the kind of questions that the farmer always has, but he is not able to get them from a very technical point of view. So SIFA FM brings in that storytelling kind of way where one can be able to resonate with a community member and be able to achieve whatever set objectives you have with the program, while at the other side reaching out to the community in the most effective way possible. I would recommend SIFA FM to any partner and development, be it development, advocacy, policy influence. SIFA FM would be the best station to go to. And I think probably I'll still repeat myself by saying, if you want the most tailor-made, community driven and locally led kind of production that will help the community to contribute by and large to any kind of program, then SIFA FM is your place to go to. Look at the accolades that SIFA FM has already kind of gotten. And then weigh in and see the kind of broader spectrum of technical support that SIFA FM comes with. You would not imagine the kind of base that SIFA FM has, especially in a place where somewhere like in Lamu, you'd have contributions far and wide in Peketoni and the like. If you go to Marsabit, you will be having contributions from as far as Moyale. Sometimes you would find some bits and pieces from Ethiopia, which is quite interesting because there is that cross-border influence of issues regarding climate change, and that you will not get from any other kind of radio station. The other thing that probably you have in SIFA FM as opposed to any other station is the kind of the relationship that they try as much as possible to build. You would not have a radio station somewhere probably trying to reach out after the program a day, 2 or 1 week later, telling you that, okay, while we were able to gather this in the time of program, we had additional concerns, and this is the feedback of the community members, especially when they go to the field. So this is someone going way and above your agreement, of course, since you have an MOU with them, and still goes ahead to collect for you some data regarding a program that probably you ran a day, 1 week or 1 month ago, from a community member that probably did not have airtime in their phone to be able to contribute at that particular time. Those are the kind of relationships that if you have with a station like SIFA FM, you enjoy over and above whatever contribution that they will be making during the presentation of any other show that you engage in with them. I think you can only find those with SIFA FM, and that's why I strongly recommend SIFA FM, especially if you're working in the areas of Marsabit, you're working in the areas of Lamu, of Garissa, areas of Voi and the kind, then SIFA FM is your to-go-to station. Thank you.